All right, Jordan Love, it's draft week. You gave me so many tips about how to tackle Green Bay. I want you to take me back to your first trip ever to Green Bay. What sticks out? What do you remember?
Ooh, my first trip ever to Green Bay was crazy. So it was actually, I think a little bit before training camp during the COVID year because we
Wow.
weren't there for any OTAs or anything. So I remember my first time driving into Green Bay. We actually drove to Lambeau and just drove around the stadium. And I mean, just driving up and seeing it, knowing that that's the place I'm gonna be playing in one day, and the team that drafted me, it was special because I don't know if you've been out there recently, but there's not too many big buildings, and you get there and the stadium just looks ginormous. So
Did you
uh,
get out and take a picture in front of the stadium?
nah, I didn't get out and take any pictures. We was just cruising around, looking, taking it all in. So I didn't
I
get any.
love that. I love that. We talked back at Super Bowl, and one thing that really stuck out to me is just kind of how you handle yourself. Everyone talks about the poise you have, your former teammates, and like handling communication and all of that. The Packers have 8 picks. How do you, as a leader on this team, communicate to the powers that be that are doing their job what positions you're interested in? How do you communicate your thoughts on the draft?
Go. Everybody's got thoughts and opinions, and the Packers do a great job. We talk with Goody, the GM, and Matt, and we talk after the season, kind of what directions we feel like we need to go in for next season, and then I kind of just let them do their thing. They're the pros at this, at going through the draft process, interviewing all these guys, and just figuring out who's going to be a good player fit, but also just a good locker room fit for the team. That's a
Amen.
huge part to it is guys that can come in are ready to learn and ready to compete and be great teammates. So, I kind of let them handle their business. The draft is always a hectic period. You never know who you're going to get, what pick, what trades are going to happen. So I like to just sit back and take it all in and be ready to reach out to those guys after the fact.
And there's so many positions they could take. They pick at 23. So if you're not texting Goody, are you just like leaving DVDs of Jalen Royals around places like in the training room, at his desk? Like, let's be
Uh,
honest, but come on now.
I think being from Utah State myself, having a receiver like Jalen Royal that, has came out, has made a name for himself, I think they've watched plenty of tape on him and probably already know that I would definitely take a fellow Aggie myself. So we'll see what happens. I'm excited to see where he ends up.
Goody, do the right thing. 4.32
Come on.
40. Let's go. School
Oh,
record, 15 touchdowns in 2023.
come on.
I'd love to see it. Defensively, what's going on with Jaire? When's the last time you talked to that madman?
That's a great question. I'm not sure. I need to reach out to Ja, see what the deal is. But Ja, he's got his own world going on. I'm gonna let him handle his business and see what's going on. But that's my guy right there. He's definitely a player we need back. Just the play style he plays with and who he is on the field. I mean, that's a guy we need to have around. So we'll see what happens.
When you talk locker room fits with these draft prospects, 8 picks, like what's the locker room fit for Jair? What would like if he leaves, what hole is that leaving?
I mean, locker room wise, he's a character. That's a guy that you never know what you're gonna get with Ja. He's always a guy that interacts with everybody on the team and he jokes around, but he also has that serious side to him and a competitor. And obviously, the player on the field is a whole nother area that we would be losing if we didn't have him. So. Talk about rookies to have a rookie come in and play at the level. I'm not there yet. We'll see. We'll work these guys out and try and see. But I'm hoping Josh's still there with us. We'll see. But that's my guy right there.
Do you feel like you're young in this game? Like I'm trying to think, it's your foot. What year is it? What you were drafted COVID year? Like, do you
Yeah,
feel
20,
what do you
year
feel
six.
like? Do you
Going on.
feel like a veteran? You still feel like you're new? Like where are you in this career?
No, I definitely don't feel like I'm new. I feel like I've been around. I think these seasons have gone by extremely fast. I feel like every year it goes by even
Yeah.
faster. So, I'm going on my third year on the field, but I've been in the Packers locker room. I've been in the league going on year 6. So I've been around. I definitely feel like I'm a vet on this team now. But at the same time, I'm still learning and growing every day as well. So I'm experiencing new things that I haven't experienced in my 6 years yet. So I'm just excited, taking it day by day. But uh, every year goes by faster and faster, I say.
What are you working on right now, football wise? I know you want I feel like I did this whole thing last week on my show. Packers are being slept on. I hope you enjoy that. I think you should embrace that and enjoy that. What's one thing that you're like really looking forward to maybe for next season?
I'm really just looking forward to getting back. OTAs are around the corner. I've been grinding this offseason, been down here in San Diego,
Okay.
working on the field, working on a lot of different things as far as footwork and just getting back to throwing the ball and enjoying this process. But I'm looking back to getting with my guys, getting with the team and, putting in that work in during OTAs to get us ready for the season. But like you said, it's around the corner and I'm not worried about us being slept on. I know what type of team we are. I know who we got in that locker room. And like I said, I'm excited getting back to work with those guys.
You're going to welcome in some even younger cats. I can't wait. I looked at the schedule for this year.
What's up?
You play the Vikings and the Steelers this season. So if your old friend Aaron Rodgers stays in the National Football League, you will play him potentially. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, who knows what team he's going to end up on right now. So we'll see that. I would definitely love to play A-Rod. That would be cool to, obviously starting my career with him being a backup to now playing against him. That would definitely be a pretty cool experience. But we'll see where he ends up. I know there's a lot of question marks around that. So I'm excited to see it for him.
Jordan, what if he doesn't play anymore? What if this is it?
We'll see. I'm not even going to speak on that. We'll see. I hope that's not the case.
Yeah.
Watching that man play, I definitely think he's got some more years in the tank. But he's that was my mentor coming to the league, so I hate to see him go out. But I mean, he's had a phenomenal career. Definitely a Hall of Famer. So we'll see. I don't think he's ready to end it though. We'll see.
I feel like you want to beat him before he goes.
I want to beat everybody.
That's what I heard.
Anything.
Tell me about what you're doing with Toyota.
Yeah, so I'm partnering with Toyota. So we're actually, as you know, the draft being in Green Bay, we are giving a girls flag football team the opportunity to come in day 3 and go up on stage and announce a pick. So I'm trying to empower this girls football team, obviously, show them what could be the future of, if they keep working hard, the things that they can achieve and actually announcing a pick and giving somebody the opportunity that they've been chasing for a long time. So just giving them the opportunity to get up on stage and showcase what they can do one day if they keep achieving for greatness. And then also partner with them to pay for the registration fees for
That's amazing.
flag football teams in the Green Bay area for next season. So just trying to grow the game as best we can and give people the opportunity to step out and play this great sport that I love, you love, everybody loves. So just trying to empower that next generation to get out there.
Toyota, the official automotive partner of the NFL, you're trying to grow NFL flag football as the draft comes to your city. I love that. So all teams within a 25-mile radius of Green Bay will have their registration covered. That is huge. I love that, giving local girls a front row seat to the draft, plus this amazing opportunity also to announce a day 3 pick. Toyota is all over it. I'm so curious what you think about flag football, the Olympics. I'm here in LA, you're in San Diego, 2028. Are you going to try to qualify? Or have you thought about it?
I'm not even worried about flag football.
Yeah,
I got other things to worry about this time.
okay, answer me this. Which wide receiver on your team which wide receiver on your team would be best at flag football on the Olympic team?
Best at flag football in the Olympic team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One.
I would say Wicks. Wicks would be the one to go out there and be able to, I think flag football is all about having that shakiness ability to be able to, shake people off, make sure they don't grab your flag. So, I mean, with his ability to get in and out, he'll route some people up and then he'll get out there and make you miss. I think he's got that ability. He'd kill it in flag football, but I'm excited to see it. I love watching flag football. And, that was the first thing I did when I grew up was playing flag football before tackle. So,
I feel like you got to be on the team. I need you on the 2028 LA
I would
team.
love to. I don't think I got enough wiggle to be able to make people miss with the flags on me. I'll drop some dimes though.
That's what I wanted to hear. Toyota definitely making an impact. Thank you for all that you've done with flag football, obviously in the community there. I saw you just dropped off some cleats to Appleton last week. I love that because I have family there. And just everything you do with youth football. You are an amazing guy. Enjoy your time. Congrats on your wedding and your in and out truck. And hopefully we'll see you in training camp.
Thank you. I'll see you around.